飛び越しても次目をそそる表面から迷くわけなして大丈夫か探し込み出して向き後悔なんてないanymore Falling down cooler Got me ever never going back touch 向かえどうして高く上げてなお大ボーナなんてもうグッバイ証拠にもなくファイナカマと Beat it another day I will run away from missing no more どこまでも抗ってこう今超えてく恐れずに Break it up Keep it falling through in the dark 自分の力に変え wipe out 今ねじ曲げる視線 I never fall down今立ち向かう And I defeat myself
Whoa. There is me. Okay, I guess I have to fix this really quick. Hey, everybody. Give me a quick second while I zoom this the F out. Or actually, maybe this is what I'll do. Oh. There we go. There we go. Off in the dark, there is the Shadow Blazer. He's gotten to a point where he can't live outside of a certain environment anymore.
That's true.
Basically, as soon as the sun comes out, you're just like, there you go. Welcome, everybody, to Drak and Shadow Live. Holy shit, we actually made it work tonight.
Stars and planets all alive.
Yes, and it was a blue moon on Friday the 13th and everything like that.
Yep.
But since you're already getting into it, let's just bounce. Okay.
Damn. Running out of time. I'm off. To Sigma Glowing Genesis's The Boundary.
So, what is the plan tonight? Well, we are almost done with this game, so we're going to plow through it, and then if we have spare time, we'll go through Breath of the Wild. I know we've said that the last couple of times, but it's true. All right? We're just trying to get through this game because we've been working on it for so long.
A very long time.
Yes. But thankfully, we're almost there, right? Like,
Yes.
I think when you and I were talking, it was like an hour left
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah.
An hour or so, probably.
Yep. And of course, he had to bring the big boob cat lady.
Gotta bring our old guildmates along. That's all I mean.
Well, I mean, they are old guildmates, but how come we're finding out about them now? No, because you didn't watch the DVD. They actually were a thing, and I have since done the one thing that I shouldn't have done, which was what I could actually remember what that girl's name is. I did do a Google search. I regret that.
You looked up Tabby?
Yeah, I looked up Tabby, and
Just watch the anime.
and at that point, unfortunately, a bunch of Tumblr images came up, and that's all I'll say about it. Let's just say the internet wants to make her bigger. A lot bigger. Kind of like how they do with like all the Pokemon female protagonists now. Because we totally respect the women's. We respect them enough that we're going to give them like 3 cup sizes bigger than what their back can allow. I know people don't believe this, but there is such a thing as structural integrity for bodies too. Or to Tite Kubo. I mean, we can keep going forever on that one. So, yeah, so how are you doing, Alex? I know that you've been fairly busy, and mostly because you moved over to a new location, which is thankfully closer to you.
Yeah, new store location.
Are you the only one it's closer to, or?
I don't think so. I think at least one other person.
What I'm saying is like, are you getting evil looks from coworkers? Just like, you suck.
No.
Because now we have to drive longer when you had to drive longer before.
Well, I think at least one. I can't speak for everyone, but at least one coworker was close by.
Okay. Ignore us for getting distracted. Apparently, my daughters are having a great time, and we're not sure why, but at least they're getting along, right?
Yeah, that's what
We've had days where they don't get along. Those aren't fun. Yes, it's actually been quite a couple of weeks, and unfortunately, guys, I cannot promise consistency because we are in that magical time of year.
the holidays.
Or at least the eve of the holidays. It's the eye of the storm right now.
I mean, everybody's
Or actually, no, this wouldn't be the eye. This is like right at the zone of it. Yes, after Cyber Monday is where the eye of the storm is, and then at that point we get like, you guys get a tiny lull. I won't.
Everyone, you gotta focus.
I will admit it actually is really cool now that he has a chainsword. I have started to really like chainswords in later life. Oh, I didn't even notice that before, yeah. And you have different weapons that manifest. That's interesting. Now you gotta kill that barbarous Ankh. That's a big-ass hammer. It's about to be Donkey Kong up in this bitch. Oh, I like that one. I'm a sucker for dual wielding. There's never a good time to get paralyzed. What are you talking about? Okay, did you give her those gloves, or is that just preloaded? Oh my gosh. Those are such a Thundercats ripoff. I'm waiting for her to pull out dual Sword of Omens. She can get double sight beyond sight. Oh, I don't know, because, like, didn't she do a little bit of grinding before we got back into this? No. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out. As for me, I have been incredibly busy, and thankfully today I got a little reprieve, so that was nice, but as soon as we get back to Monday, I'm right back at it, so there's not really a whole lot I can do about it. Just make... Okay, yeah, I wanted to make sure our levels were okay. There we go. And I'm trying to remember where we got to last. Like, we're getting ready to attack the thing that swallowed up the Moontree Guild leader. Crap, its name is escaping me right now. No, the thing that swallowed it. The creature, yeah. So, oh, is that his? Is that Scathe? Okay. That's a Scythe Rat out of Warcraft right there. Of course, it's a big cannon. Because Corbinic is Ovon's, right? I'm like, I remember that I named him Cockblocker. Ovon Cockblocker. I'm keeping it trending, man. I don't care. So you actually might have some good news that I know we can discuss while we're dungeon crawling here. So there is a mysterious timer on a Bandai Namco. It's an official Bandai Namco website, right?
It's the official .act website, back from the dead, with a mysterious timer.
With a mysterious countdown. And usually, given the gaming industry, any website that has a countdown for it usually has a major announcement. There are a few occurrences where there isn't, or the big announcement is actually a real dud. But the presumption right now, at least that you're hoping, is we could be getting either a remake or a remaster of the original PS2 games.
Yeah, here's hoping.
And unfortunately, we will not find out until I think we did the math on it. It was going to be like March or April.
February.
Is it February?
Like the last day of February, or it could be early April. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's in that time frame.
It makes me wonder if like Bandai Namco is going to do like a full digital event for it and just showcase that yes, this is happening. And what do we think is more likely, a remaster or a from the bottom up remake?
I would assume a remaster.
Because the thing that I'm worried about is that a lot of PS2 games worked on really weird code. Because remember, this was the Sony era where the hardware didn't match up a lot of the time. And so I wonder if like it would be a from the ground up remake of it.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that too. I mean, for
Mhm.
trying to drum up this kind of hype so far in advance. It could very well be a ground up reboot. I mean, even more ambitious, I thought it could even be a whole new project.
So at that point, I have to ask the honest question that nobody likes me asking. What is going to be the disappointment here? What is going to be what's the worst possible thing they could announce? Dot hack pachinko machines?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, does Bandai Namco even do that? I don't think they do.
I'm not really a big arcade fan.
No, they used to do arcades, but now they're they do arcades, but it's in select markets, and frankly, they're more in the console market now, especially with things like Soul Calibur and Tekken.
Yeah, I think the disappointment would be a mobile game.
Yeah, that would be, because it would be like a gotcha cash grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a real disappointment. Although I'm not. This is gonna sound mean, but if all of a sudden like the countdown ends and they announce Soul Calibur 7, I will be laughing, because like, what were the odds? Not because I'm trying to be mean to Alex. This is like, what were the odds that they were gonna do that? So I'm throwing that out there.
Well, that would be. I wouldn't say that would be our
Now it's
but
my
this is
turn to
on
protect
Dot Hack's
everyone.
website.
Mm-hmm.
This is on Bandai Namco's website. I'd say.
Yeah, I'm thinking it probably is, but I'm throwing that out into the ether. If it turns out being like for example, Soul Calibur 7, not because I'm being rude, I'm just like, I'm just gonna giggle if that happens. Oh, that would be a kick in the teeth for a lot of people. And sorry, if I seemed a little distracted, it's only because I do not deal with spam in the chat. So sorry, guys, I had to go take care of that. What do we think the possibility of a new project is? Dot hack has been dormant. Like, we got to be honest here. Dot hack has been dormant for 15 years at least. Well, I'm just talking the IP in general. I think the IP in general is like 15 years plus. So at that point, like, I've got to be honest, the likeliness of a new Dot hack project, not likely, and I don't think it'd be Bandai Namco that announces it. It would be CyberConnect, or is it CyberConnect that made the anime? No. Yeah. Well, and you wouldn't put it on the game website. You put it somewhere else. Okay. Okay.
I think there's a small chance. I'm not gonna pin all my hopes to it. I think
Mhm.
a remake remastered route is more likely, but the prospects are there for a potential new anime project.
I mean, for crying out loud, like, pretty much all of the isekais at this point are video game hybrids, so they could totally do it. What would happen? Like, let's just say, for the sake of argument, this is an anime cash grab.
Yeah.
It's Dot hack, but it runs like Sword Art Online. Is this a loss?
I guess it just depends on how well the anime is done.
Okay, all right. So you'd still watch it.
Yeah, I'd give it a try.
Yeah, like, if it tried to be like a Sal ripoff, you'd still give it a shot. It's just you'd be done. Like, if it didn't perform well in your mind, then you'd be done.
Yeah.
We're okay. We're still okay. Yeah, take it. I'll do my best.
That's all.
Sorry, I was handling other things. So, yeah, it would be intriguing if it was a new project. But I think at this point, in order to get people excited for a new project, they would have to bring back an existing property in order to be able to do it. Or and this is again a shot in the dark, they'd have to do a new project based on an older property within .hack. So like maybe on the like set in the world of Sign or something like that. Oh yeah, that's right. That was set in Sign. So maybe like they would do what was that? What was the other one? The kitty one. Legend of the Twilight. So maybe they could do that. Or maybe since we noticed when we last recorded a podcast that there's been a huge upswing in Hello Kitty, they officially announced .hack's crossing over with Hello Kitty. No, not likely. Oh no, if you go any further, you will not be able to return to town, Alex.
Yep, one no return.
Oh no. It's the Genesis, the boundary. And it's the ginormous booger crystal.
Ovan. Wake the hell up!
Omae wo mo shinderu. Well, Ovan's in pieces. Gotta say, that's probably the ultimate cockblock. Because I saw where that sword was aiming. Okay. Oh.
Ovan.
And this is the point where me and Aldo would scream, "Just kiss already!"
Come on, wake up! The ice is gone. Open your eyes.
But I like sleeping.
There's
Hey, I'm on
desperate
Ovan's
to
side on
see
this
you.
one. Sleeping's great.
She's been waiting for over a year. I've been waiting. You can't just sleep your life away! Wake up right now! Get up! Come on! Wake up! Please! Please, Ovan!
Wow, who would have known the teenager, now not a teenager, has emotions?
Someone's always had emotions.
Well, but he'd be the last one to admit
At
it.
long last, I've made it here.
Huh?
I knew where you were,
And this is the part where she becomes a tentacle demon.
but I didn't have the power to break you free from your prison. Until now.
Water.
You can hear my voice. I know you can. Just like you did before.
Oh no, she's Ida corrupted. She certainly is a hentai demon.
Way. That's not possible.
Pie?
An Ida signal. No. Don't tell me she's... You are the being. I am its shadow. I am you. You are me.
What am I watching, Evangelion and all the existential crap again?
We are two,
This franchise did have
become one.
Why am I not surprised by that? Ovan does kind of look like Gendo Ikari.
That possessed Ovan. It has somehow managed to evolve human-like intelligence.
Oh no,
And now
it's become the D
it's trying
Reaper.
to return to Ovan.
Now we'll be subjected to 20 episodes of pure nightmare fuel. Yeah, I'll die on that hill. Like, everything past D-Reaper, in the D-Reaper arc is nothing but nightmare fuel.
I don't think anyone's going to disagree.
No. Probably not.
Ovan!
I don't think that's Ovan.
There is no Ovan.
Only Zul.
Aseo.
I understand your cock hasn't been blocked in over a
Her
year.
memory. The Ida's memory has explained everything to me. So it would seem you have woken me up.
Ovan?
Back then, when I activated Rebirth, I left behind no regrets or attachments. And at the end of it all, Ina's recovery proceeded as I'd hoped, and I got to watch you grow into the man you are today. I chose to come here. I wanted to disappear at the very edge of this world.
Oh, good. He was a man with a death wish.
It seemed the most fitting.
You freaking idiot!
That was
You ready to
impactful.
cut the crap now? You know that's not true. Maybe saving your sister this way made you happy. But do you really think anyone else is okay with this?
Remember, I have emotions!
You don't really want it all to end like this. I refuse to believe it. It's not you, is it? It's Kusabira. It's that Ida whispering in your ear, isn't it?
Haseo, when did you turn into a hollow?
There are two paths before you. One path will lead to safety and shame. The path where you turn your back on reality and sleep in that ice forever. The other path leads to peril and pride. The path where you return to reality and face up to the truth.
And go back to your job at Blockbuster!
Which is it gonna be?
You certainly know how to twist my arm. So, I'm in for a struggle, huh?
That was a lot of unneeded effort.
So, welcome to the world.
Mm-hmm. But seriously, do I have to really go back to Blockbuster? Can I go to Hollywood Video instead? Except Redbox. Yep. Daddy! God, it's back to the Catherine baby again. Except this one has less chainsaws and more Cthulhian nightmare. Well, I did say that there was going to be a hentai demon involved. Hey, look at all the Energon cubes. Megatron must be nearby.
Where are we? An outer dungeon? Pi, can you hear me? Nope, no connection. Damn. Guess all we can do is move on.
So this is what they call a rude awakening, huh? What?
These are the crappiest circumstances I can think of. But even so, feels like I've been waiting forever. Waiting for us to stand together, side by side. And now, there's nothing that can scare me.
You mean nothing that can scare us?
Except
Let's do
dating.
this, Ovan.
You got it, Haseo.
Specifically, dating Pi. All right, so I'm guessing this is the final outer dungeon, and are you going to get Ovan as a party member? Yeah. Wow. He even has an avatar and everything. That's pretty nice. So that's a nice thing to add to part 4. Is like you do get a new character to be able to play as.
Interesting.
Can you play as him in any other part of the world aside from this? Huh. Also, where did your other guildmates go? They are stuck in the limbo. So now they're both stuck in big ice blocks. God damn it! Now I have 2 of them! It's like Hydra, my friend. Cut off one head. Do more take the place. Right. Yes, yes. What is it with you and constantly visiting the coma ward? Oh my goodness. So yeah, as a wrap up to this, obviously you were excited for the .hack announcement. I think I'm optimistic about it. I'm hoping nothing but the best for you guys. I also have seen the speculation that it might be a .hack MMO. I kind of doubt it. I don't think Bandai Namco is willing to go into the MMO market. Especially with if they were going to do it, because they own Sword Art as well, don't they? I think they have the game rights to Sword Art. They do something more recent. Yeah. So at that point, but you get what I mean. Like they do something more recent than resurrect .hack just to do an MMO. Especially since the MMO market is pretty saturated as is. So I don't think so. But I am optimistic on what's going to happen because, you know, unfortunately, I tried to look this up ahead of time, but we need some things to get excited for in 2024. Because we don't have a whole lot of games yet that have either A, have solid release dates, or we know for a fact are coming out in 2024. So we need to figure that out. All right.
This is it.
It's okay, guys. You can beat Duke Aureus, who is totally not a Diablo demon.
Confusion flight.
Whoa. There we go. He's the Machinator! I will die him! Oh no, their Ida corrupted as well. So Ida's not gone. Ida is very much alive. Does Ida ever die? No. If so much as one fragment... It's like Dragon Ball Z. If there's so much as one fragment of data, she will survive. And she'll come back. Like Cell. Except she won't be half as meme-worthy as Cell.
How's that? Fire. Confusion flight.
He says confusion. It would be really great if it actually did inflict confusion. And then they immediately started hitting each other.
Merciless decapitation. Come on.
Merciless decapitation is there. Where's the head? One of those things looked like a pot of greed. The other looked like it was straight from Voltron. Where's the head? Because I'll tell you, the head is not formed. Seriously, how does that not look like a pot of greed, people? Does that mean that Alex gets to draw 2 Rengeki? That was a bad pun. I apologize. Uh-oh. I think they got you stun locked. Scorpio 17. Oh, God. It's crap. What was that thing called? The Super Duper HD Project Scorpio. Xbox One X? No, it was the next one. So Xbox One, and then it was the next big one. It's like the PS4 Pro. So I'm just trying to remember what they called it. I want to say it was Xbox One X, but I might be wrong. I mean, I have my phone here. I can look that up. I just find it funny that it was called Scorpio and it had 17 in it. And I'm like, that's actually around the time we were talking about Scorpio. So, Xbox is the villain, Alex. We knew it all along. Which, by the way, so eventually we're probably going to be talking BlizzCon on the podcast for November. But you and I need to have a laugh at this. Uncle Phil did show up. And he didn't do a whole lot, but everybody, even the audience, was kind of laughing that he was there. Like, really? Yeah, we know you bought it, but you said you weren't going to be involved. Let's see. What was it? Project Scorpio. What did it end up being?
Time for a quick attack.
Xbox One X. That's what it was. Because there wasn't enough X's in this. Yes. Well, now we have the Xbox Series X and the Series S. Xbox, seriously, fire the guy who's naming your consoles. Because until you do, I'm still going to make fun of your titles.
Merciless decapitation.
Owie. Oh, wow, a round two? A break pillar? Oh, wait, that's the pot of greed. What is that supposed to be? Looks like just like a branch. Supposed to be a wand? Because it's magic based. Like he's throwing out tornadoes with it. Mm. Oh, and I guess while we're here, I probably should have warned you in advance. My channel has become very controversial as of late. So we might have that tonight too. Especially since the Castlevania video did fairly well, but I just barely put up a video on ProZD. Do you know who he is? Yeah, that's his actual name, but have you watched a video on YouTube from ProZD? Yeah, I've actually watched some of his stuff. He does a lot of meme-worthy stuff. And basically going over his recent statements that he had to take down off of Twitter because he basically tried to accuse the people who he was auditioning for of being racist in their casting. And then eventually people took it as he was accusing his agent of being racist for casting. And then he just said F it and he took down the whole thread. I've got a better idea. How about we not worry about skin color when it comes to casting a voice actor? You know, there's this wonderful thing called range that voice actors can do. Because I don't know if you realize this. I'm going to get some medical education in here, Alex. Vocal cords are a muscle. And you can grow it. And holy shit, that's a cool looking dragon.
Nice attack.
We should have seen more of that in this game. That's a cool looking dragon. Now, remember, Alex, don't go near the tail. He will tail swipe you, and then you'll go flying. Smack him. Bloom of Destiny? Alright. Alright, that's a weird deal. But yeah, that's also been generating some discussion that I talked about that. And the best part about it is that a lot of the people who are trying to generate these discussions, they completely missed the mark when they try to describe what the point of the video was. You sound like you're not surprised by that. It's almost like YouTube comments or something. No, it's been fun to watch the discussion, but frankly, I got other shit to worry about, so I'm not even participating in it anymore. It's like, you guys go have fun. I'm gonna go work on other stuff. And the funniest thing is, the main reason I wanted to bring this up is, so apparently, Alex, you're not allowed to have an opinion on YouTube if you put up crappy, boring, what was it that they said? It was crappy. Oh, I told Brenton this, and I can't remember what it was specifically. But let's see if I can find it. Oh, where is it? It's like crappy and boring, but I want to make sure I got it right. Oh wait, I might have passed it because I think yeah, there you go. So your opinion apparently does not matter if you put up crappy, noobish, heroic, and time-walking footage from WoW. So basically, the argument that they're making is because I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty, I'm not allowed to have an opinion. And by the way, cool claws. Mm-hmm. But you didn't have the Wolverine ones. You have the Lady Deathstrike ones, where it's like your long fingernails. Yeah, I love the concept, the justifications that some of these people will go out of their way to try and make. Like, your opinion doesn't matter because you put in lame easy mode footage. Guys, the reason that I record those videos the way I do is because basically I need a bunch of B-roll, and guess what? I'm a gamer, so I play a lot of games. I don't know if you realize this, but you should from my B-roll. Because I've got games I'm reviewing and games that I'm actually playing because I want to play. And guess what? WoW has been making a lot of really great decisions, so I want to play it. And also, I know that we've covered this so many times before, but it bears repeating. Your gamer card does not depend on how hard the difficulty is. That is a bunch of teenage bullshit arguments. Some of us play games for the story. Or maybe we play those games for the replay value of it. I would say the 80s aren't as bad as some of the arguments that are made now. Because at that point, like in the 80s, what was going to happen? Like, yeah, you were probably going to get mocked on the schoolyard, but do you really fucking care? Yeah, well, no, now gaming has become go for what you want to go for. I mean, for crying out loud, we just barely recorded this podcast, but we discussed the fact that, you know, that Final Fantasy XIV has the first ever player that completed all 2,700 achievements in the game. That's what he wanted to do.
Nice attack.
I don't see where the problem is there. I don't think Alex sees the problem there. He paid for it. I mean, your sister gives me endless crap because in some of those games that I'm going out and getting, I'm not like trying to go and get the achievements for it. That's not why I bought the game. If you want the achievements, go for it. No, her basic argument is like, I'm not getting my money's worth. To which at that point I'm like, who determines that? I paid the $60 and all I want was the story mode. So I think I got my money's worth.
Confusion flight.
Wow, I just barely realized. Considering all the bouncing around you're doing as a Seo, I should be making like a dozen Sasuke jokes right now. Oh no. Haseo has to gather his chakra! No, honestly, I don't mind the discussion. Like, if people want to have the discussion, that's great. Good on you. I'm just very happy with how the last couple of videos have done. So much so that I think the minicasts are... I think we figured out a way to be able to make them work aside around this time of year. Because we can't make anything work around this time of year. I'm chronically trying to edit everything and get it up to speed. And it's a lot harder than you think it is, guys. One of these times, like, the Energon cubes are gonna just come up and attack you.
There it is. You don't know
Daddy!
do you? Come on,
Swear I'm gonna put that sound effect in when I do the highlights for this.
Works for me.
Alright, so it's boss time.
Boss time.
How is Ovan going to change that equation? Hi. Oh, good, you have pants on. I'm very happy you have pants on.
how's that? This is it.
My youngest is trying to get in here because she doesn't want to participate in the stream. She just wants to stack all of the Blu-ray cases that we have here. I mean, we just barely made the argument. If you're going to pay the money, then you got to do it. So basically, in your definition for my youngest daughter, she wouldn't watch the movie. She just want to stack the case in her collection.
This is it.
And that's actually what we think she's doing, is like, she sees our collections, and she's like, well, I want to have one. And so then she starts stacking them. You know, I thought that this couldn't be more frightening, but then you go and discover another angle we haven't seen, and yeah, it just gets more frightening each time. Good God, somebody had a nightmare.
Bloom of destiny. Come on, take that. This is it. Confusion flight.
Oh, good. Used up all of his chakra. It's just going to be even funnier if, like, one of these actually turns out to be, like, he has one of the avatars swallow him whole. Then I get to make a Susanoo joke. Oh, God, no! Haseo has summoned the Susanoo! Does that mean he's going full Madara? Omnipotent soda. It's funny what I notice in these item screens now. You have a soda that makes you omnipotent? Alright, God soda it is.
Will of the gods.
We just talked about God.
Devil's verdict. How's that?
What did he say? Devil's verdict? Oh my gosh. Ovan's the devil? Is that what you're saying? How dare you?
Perfect.
I mean, have fun with that, but... Oh my gosh.
This is it. This is it.
Okay, that's a lot of damage to go out.
This is
I expect that combo to be 100. Oh, bitch. You bitch.
will of the gods. Come on. This is it.
This is one of the things that people hate about RPG bosses, is that once you think you have it, that's when they bring the shield back up. And now you have to do it all over again. It's almost like this fight is a war of attrition. Now, can we do this on our own, or do we need to keep Ovan up? Well, no, I mean, like, if he dies, do you lose?
No.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Unlike a couple of Final Fantasy games that did that, which was so stupid. I mean, perfect example is I know that people don't think that I have anything bad to say about Final Fantasy 13. I actually do. I do not like that mechanic where if lightning dies, it's game over. You have 2 other party members. But no, lightning's dead. Game over. Okay, that's got to be like a mace. A drill mace, apparently.
This is the true triad.
This is the true tri-edge? Ah! My apologies, I died. Damn it, Ovan! You're still cock-blocking. Revival medicine. Okay, good. An Asian mango, just in case you didn't know where it was from. I love what some items get named in games. In fact, that'd be a fun video, just like finding all of the dumb names in all kinds of games. Like how rice balls get called donuts in Pokemon series. Or in River City Ransom, a rice ball is a burger. Oh no! 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 Damn it, Switch! Where is that gonna put us?
Way back.
Okay, let's do it. The game. It's appropriate that you had Ovan in your party because you just got cock-blocked again. And this is not the first time that it's happened. This is why I'm saying, guys, we want this game done so we don't have to worry about this stuff anymore. Okay, well, at that point, we can at least just skip the cutscenes and move right into it. Wow, yeah, that is way back. Okay. Let's do this shit. This is one of those times where, like, it would be really convenient if we could just skip right back over to where we were, but nope. But that's all right. We can still have discussions as we go along. I would say buy as many as you can. Money is no object, just to keep Ovan alive.
Hopefully that was like a person in the deck.
Yes. All right, let's do this again. We are not going to care about any side content. We're just going to go right through. I wonder what the critical error was that happened. It probably was like, do we have to stream this game, or is it on your Switch?
It's on the Switch. It's like, yeah.
Okay, so then at that point, hopefully it's just a freak glitch. Because if not, no. I mean, you've been able to finish Volume 4 on your own. Okay. Okay, but what I'm saying is that the game's code is not broken. Okay. Because if it was unfinishable, I think you would have said something. Oh, come on, Alex. Just pull out the disco ball already. Just go and have some fun. So much inventory! All that for a repel. Mm-hmm. What Alex will do in order to get his repel. He just does. I don't think it took that long to get back there, so that'll be fine. Then we just have to deal with all of the fights again. So in the meantime, I will check the news and see if we've got anything major that needs to be talked about. I don't think so. November is going to slow down because of all the big announcements. So they're just going to let those happen. Oh, I should say, because I have gotten some people asking about it. Yes, I did see the announcement of the Steam Deck OLED. And yes, it is as worthless as the Nintendo Switch OLED. All it is... so you remember how bad the Switch OLED was? Yeah. The Steam Deck OLED is basically improvements on screen size, because it's a little bit bigger, and battery life. Which, if you're like me, you don't care about that stuff. But nothing else got affected with it. So, same amount of hard drive, same performance specs, all that. So it's just like, oh, okay, well, this is just like with the Switch and the hard drive. You really didn't do what people wanted. But I have a feeling that that'll come with, like, Steam Deck 2.0. But hey, Alex, if you want the Steam Deck OLED, there it is. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. This actually might be something we have to watch at some point. Did you know that there was a Terminator anime series that was coming to Netflix? Yeah, apparently it got a teaser trailer. Oh, that's worrisome. Like, what are they going to do? On August 30th, 1997, 2 days from now, everything changes. Terminator, the anime series, is coming soon. That was the tweet on Twitterman X. Mm-hmm. That's actually where I'm seeing it. So... well, that one was announced. Because Keanu was actually really proud of it. Especially now that the Continental series has come out. And from what I've been told, it actually is pretty good. So... and apparently it has the Batman co-writer. So we're talking the Pattinson Batman. And the anime studio behind Ghost of the Shell Arise, Psycho Pass, Fully Cooley, Production IG is going to be doing it. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? IG is a good one. A good studio, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, we have a Terminator a Terminator anime series. I can't talk. I don't know why. It's starting to get annoying. Oh, the other big news that we've had so far is Robert Downey Jr. is going to be returning to the MCU in order to save it. I think quite a bit. I think he's still worth a lot. But I'm sorry, I have to ask this question. Is there an MCU to save? And how are you going to do that? He died. Spoiler for those who have never watched Endgame. Yes, you could do a comic-style resurrection, but, like, with movies, it's a little bit harder to justify. Maybe. Although I have a feeling that if he got paid as much as he did, he's going to be making in-person appearances. I mean, there would have been a better way to be able to do this because they... because I haven't seen it, I don't know the details, but they... In Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness, they show an alternate universe Tony Stark, which, aptly enough, was played by Tom Cruise. So, or I think it was Tom Cruise. And so at that point, you just go with that Tony Stark. But no, Robert Downey Jr. is coming back, and here's hoping he's gained some weight. Because I don't know if you've seen recent pictures of him, but he's starting to look about 20 years older than he did after Endgame.
This'll be over quickly.
Well, because he went over to an all-vegan diet. And now he is nothing but skin and bones.
This is it.
But again, like, I have to ask the question, is there an MCU to save at this point? You might as well just hard reboot it. And even then, I'd say, like, you need to wait, like, 10 years before you hard reboot anything. I get that Disney won't do it, but they need to do it. People are tired of superhero movies right now. Really tired. So much so, I was actually having this discussion with somebody, but he basically came to me and said, I do have one regret about the Alec Baldwin stuff. I'm like, okay, what's that? And his complaint was simply this, like, Rust was supposed to be a Western. So at that point, wouldn't it have been great if Rust had come out, because it would have been such a breath of fresh air to have a Western out now and have something else to go watch. And you know what? I can't disagree with that. But I don't know. How far into completion was it? Without Alec. Yeah, he beat his charges. They're looking for more, so I know their investigation is ongoing. So yeah, they'll probably reserve the right to refile, but I didn't know that Rust's production had continued. So at that point, there you go. You get your breath of fresh air. You get a Western. I would personally want something else. I'm not the. I know it's Yeah, I know it's sacrilege, but I'm not the biggest Western fan. Well, because your dad grew up in the time where, like, Westerns were movies at that point. So, like, there was a lot of them, and frankly, a lot of them with really good stories to them. I'm not a fan of Westerns, but I have seen a lot of the good ones. And, yeah, they're good. My problem is that if you put, I don't know, Lord of the Rings and then Tombstone in front of me, I'll probably pick Lord of the Rings. I like fantasy. Or if you put a sci-fi movie in front of me, I'd probably watch the sci-fi film. Why? Because I live in the middle of the fucking desert. I don't need to see more desert. You better have a good gimmick if you're going to make me go and see more desert. Yes, please skip it. We don't need to see that again. you want to see this yaoi fanfic I found on Tumblr? Why, sure, Ovan. Good God! Why is yours so big and mine so little? Oops. Oh, my goodness. And really quick, I have to do this because I know that some people are going to ask it, and I can do it live. All right, it is official. I believe we have a trailer for the new Yu Yu Hakusho on Netflix. I mean, I'll give props to them. They got a Japanese cast, but wait, is that fucking Tagoro? That already has me so effing worried. You guys have no idea. Yeah, so these are like teaser images. I guess, yeah, this is supposed to be Tagoro. Like, you know who Tagoro is in Yu Yu Hakusho, right?
It's been forever since I
He's the big steroid freak. Does that look like a big steroid freak to you?
No. I mean, how big can you reasonably make a real person, right?
I don't know. Ask the Ultimate Warrior. Sorry.
Not finding like a bodybuilder anyway.
You need to find a bodybuilder for him. And for all the people that want to say, no, he's skinny at first, I don't care. If you CG up Tagoro, it's not really going to work. Oh, and they even got an Elder Tagoro, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, no, I'm still not interested, guys. Sorry. I'm glad and all they stuck with the Japanese casting, but no. But wait, they made One Piece good. Yeah, and people forget that they made One Piece. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy that that's successful. But then they also made Full Metal Alchemist, and that was a dumpster fire. And then they made Cowboy Bebop, and that was a dumpster fire. And then they made Death Note, and that was a dumpster fire. The fact that One Piece is good, I'm glad it is, but it is the exception, not the rule at this point. So I would need more examples, and it just so happens Yu Yu Hakusho is like a beloved franchise to me. I don't want to see it screwed. Especially since I know that, like, or I think we still have an anime movie coming out soon for Yu Yu Hakusho for an anniversary. But maybe it got canceled. I don't know. It's been a couple of years since I heard anything. Yeah. So I'd be interested in that. And yeah, I just don't want to see, like, the franchise get basically have its grave pissed on because people wanted to do something for a cash grab. Look, I love capitalism as much as the next guy, but even when I know that it's boring, bland, and soulless, I don't go for it. And apparently Netflix has an animated series called Exploding Kittens coming out. Why? All right. I have no words for that one.
Time for a quick attack.
Oh, that reminds me. You know, I'm looking up all this stuff. Shit, we are really close to December. We need to reserve some time for an additional podcast in December for the anniversary of Mask of the Phantasm. Because I really want to do that for its 20th anniversary. Because, you know, it's a good Batman movie. It's probably the good Batman movie to a lot of people. Myself included. Alex probably not. I don't know. Have you never seen it? Oh, God. Yeah, now we need to see it. I love it. It's one of the reasons I stick with Kevin Conroy as the best Batman. Because he does both sides so well. There's a lot of personal conflict in that movie, and it's done very well by Kevin Conroy. Uh-oh. I guess Hogwarts Legacy put out a holiday accolades trailer. I'm sure somebody on the internet's going to be pissed about that. Because Hogwarts Legacy is not allowed to have any kind of success whatsoever. And every time they do that, it's going to have success. Because why not? Also, we've got teaser images of the first, or of the live action Avatar from Netflix. I'm still not sold on that one. I think they do look good and in character, and I think they actually did bring back a lot of like really great Asian actors to fill in those iconic roles, like Iroh. But I don't know. Oh my gosh, okay. I have to do this story. This is funny. So, the head of C-3PO from A New Hope went to auction recently, and it was sold for $800,000. The head. Not the full body, just the head of C-3PO. As reported by the BBC, Anthony Daniels decided to sell off his personal Star Wars collection, which alongside the 3PO head included other bits of the droid, original scripts, and even parts of the iconic Millennium Falcon Daniel saved from a bonfire after filming wrapped on Episode 6. Oh, yeah, he made a killing off that, didn't he? Holy moly. And it's even got the dents that it has in A New Hope. Which, poor Anthony Daniels, he had to be in there when they made the dents. Well, because he was getting used to this dude. That's what the dents are from. Yeah. Okay, here we go again. Round 2. This time, we're going to kill the baby. Wow, that's going to get taken out of context on YouTube, isn't it? Oh, shit. Well, I guess I'm demonetized, everybody. All the naysayers win. But hey, I didn't play the WoW clip of the troll saying I eat babies, so, you know, maybe that saves me. There's actually a WoW clip of the troll voice saying I eat babies. And of course the internet discovered it, and they like to remind Blizzard that they made that statement. Or that they made him record that. In fact, when I was following Scott Johnson's podcast, his original WoW guild, in honor of his WoW podcast, was called I Eat Babies. Yes, and then they lost the rights to the name because Blizzard didn't want them naming it that. So then he had to name it Alea Iacta Est. But no, it originally was named I Eat Babies. Because, yeah, that line exists. And just for the hell of it, because I'm sure Alex is like, you know what? I don't believe you. I'll just play it, because it's all over YouTube. Let's see. Crap, I got like the troll movie. Or maybe not. Maybe the clip is gone now.
Will of the gods. Orb of revenge.
Nope, they removed it from YouTube. No! No, the voice clip is gone. Let me see if I can Google it. Wow. Troll. Okay. That is not how it's spelled. Wow, it might actually just be completely scrubbed from the internet. Are you kidding me?
This is the true trial.
Let's put this on and see if maybe...
Take that. This is it. Die. It's not over yet.
Yeah, that's the... Okay. No, this is based on another troll Easter egg. There's a lot of creepy shit in WoW. I don't need to point that out to people. But yeah, no, there was a WoW clip. I eat babies. I guess you'll have to just go off. I guess you're just gonna have to go take my word for it, because it existed. I'm telling you. Should we be worried that the baby is emitting purple electricity from its tentacles? Nah, I'm sure he's fine. Wow, I just barely saw, I don't know how I've never noticed this, but you have a morale meter, and I didn't make a single Dynasty Warriors joke. I failed all of you. All right, I think that is an offense where I would actually give up my gamer card.
Confusion flight.
Bam. The Temptress.
Devil's verdict. Come on, yeah. This is it.
So which one of these is the actual, like, big-ass nuke? Probably that one. That one did a lot of damage. Oh, no! That's a lot of shit on the screen. Oh, God! I didn't even notice the mini babies! With the troll grin? Oh, God, no! That's even more creepy. The baby has had babies. And how many times do we have to put Duke Aureus down? Come on, get a hint already.
Confusion flight. Bloom of destiny. This is it.
Holy shnikes. And no, I'm not going to make a Scottish joke out of haggis. Well, and on top of that, like, everybody wants me to pull out the Scottish accent, but maybe what if I don't want to? Did you ever think of that? Well, that's because I shot the sheriff and the deputy and your wee doggy too. Once again, a WoW clip. Or not a WoW clip. That's Warcraft 3. One of these days, I'm just gonna have Alex listen to some of the voice clips that Blizzard does record for some of their games, because they are great. I especially love that they brought in the "All your base are belong to us" for StarCraft 2. And what's even better, this is why I love some of these voice actors, because they are dedicated fans. They'll say it, and you don't have to worry about them wondering what it's about. They'll just say it. They know what it is. Do we actually get an avatar mode in this?
Confusion flight.
There's only like 9,000 HP. He only has 9,000 HP. Oh yeah, so you have to kill the barrier fast, don't you? Because otherwise he's gonna restore himself. Oh, this is a war of attrition fight.
Will of the gods.
Bam. Now, can you like run out of charges of these things? Okay, so you can just keep using them.
How's that?
Because that would suck if like you can only call upon the propagation only so many times.
Devil's verdict.
Oh, wow, that killed him fast. Okay. These things do have straight up counters.
Will of the gods.
Bam! All right. Oh, and even that little baby's really creepy.
This is it.
Which one controls the shield? Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. It's out and you're paralyzed. Oh, god damn it. Yes. Oh, okay. That was helpful. Ow! Well, yeah, okay. You be a little bitch, too. And it doesn't help also that the music for this is very depressing. It's almost like the music is basically telling you, you will lose.
Room of destiny.
And of course your natural reaction is like, no I won't! I refuse! Do you get any kind of choice on the ones that come up? Like, can you rig a combo so that you get the Ovan one all the time? Oh man, that would be cool if like you knew the exploit and you could just shoot the ever-loving crap out of everybody. Because it's a video game. That exploit exists.
This is the true triad.
Alex, this can't end here. We have to do this. It's time to dig out the omnipotent soda.
Will of the gods.
And even worse, he has a big dick, or a big dick laser move that is just going to destroy everybody. That does not help, and I can't talk.
This is it.
Oh yeah, he does restore. That is bullshit. Do we have anything that would actually hurt him? And that wouldn't just, you know, tickle him. No! Water Dragon, Earth Rain. I guess.
How's that?
If you had something that could, like, reduce his regeneration, that would probably be helpful. But... No! We're gonna have to grind more? Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, we are sitting at, like 10 o'clock anyway. We could probably just call it. I don't think that would leave enough time for Breath of the Wild, but it might just be a good idea to do that, it sounds like. No! Okay, so you will get that grinding done. We tried so hard and got so far. It didn't even matter, damn it! The baby won! That damn baby. He won again. Well, I guess we'll just let him kill us then. Go ahead, baby. Pull out your big laser dick. That's appropriate. I say I was just on the ground. I give up. Well, you're just going to have to wait until he dies. He also isn't, like... I've noticed he kind of goes for the ads instead of going for the baby. You have to do the Beast Awakening for him to change target. That might also be it. Like, you both aren't attacking at the same time. Just really quick, I want to see if like there is a level requirement for it. Hack. Minimum requirements. Trophies. Yeah. Just keep going until he dies, and then at that point, okay.
Yeah, because Ovan just keeps healing him, so.
All right. Well, then unfortunately, we'll just go ahead and call it here, and then when we come back, you will be a wrecking ball. You're gonna be singing the Miley Cyrus song. You're gonna be a wrecking ball, and we're gonna trash him. So until then, thank you guys so much for joining us. Hopefully, we will be able to do this next weekend. I don't know because of the freaking holidays, but we will see you guys then.
We're not trying to drag this out on purpose.
Oh, he totally is. He totally is.